This is me, and these are my friends, and this is a Minecraft Battle Royale PvP competition. Last man standing wins it out. Oh yeah! If you're going to enjoy the video, please consider liking. Also, if videos like this you think, then why not consider subscribing too? I mean, you don't have to, I'm not your dad, but it'd be cool. So how does this work? Pretty simply, at the start of the game, every single player was randomly scattered across the map. They will have no interaction with each other for the next 100 days. As well, both achievement messages and death messages have been disabled, meaning each player doesn't know how well or unwell each player is doing. They will, however, be told every 10 days how many players are remaining in the game. And as a final little twist, every 10 days there will be a new event in the game to make the game slightly more difficult. I hope you enjoy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have begun. So this is a different kind of video because remember my manhunts that I used to do all the time? This is kind of like a spin-off to that. In manhunts, it's basically I survived to day 100 whilst being hunted the entire time. And I always had the idea of being the hunter, but I never really, got the chance to do that. Instead, we're doing this a little backwards where it is every man for themselves. This is a Minecraft Battle Royale. I have gathered 7 of my friends and all 7 of them really want to win this. And basically between now and day 100, there's going to be a lot of murdering. There's going to be a lot of killing. I wanted to do this for a while. I finally got everyone agreed to it. Let me start this whole video by doing something a little different. I'm going to introduce the cast and crew of the game. So, take some notes, get ready, because this is going to be interesting. I'll start off by introducing myself. I am Haven. I have a little bit of a ranking for everybody. I would probably give myself a 7 on the PvP scale and a 9 on the PvE scale. I don't really think I have any issues when it comes to surviving in Minecraft. Now, PvP-wise, I sometimes have good days and I sometimes have bad days, but I feel like I will do okay. Player number 2 is Austin or Just Curve. You see him in quite a lot of my videos. I would rank him a 9 on the PvP and a 8 on the PvE, simply because I just think he's a really good Minecraft player. In fact, if I'm going to make an early prediction, Just Curve or Austin is probably the most likely to win this game, as he is, in my opinion, the best overall Minecraft player here. However, he might not be the best PvPer here. That honor, in my opinion, goes to Vulcar, aka Marvin, aka Jared, aka the man with many names. I would also rate him a 9 on the PvP, but I think I would rate him like a 9.1. However, I do think his PvE skills are not as good. I can think of a couple of times where he may have gone boom or something. So probably rate him like a 6 on the PvE. Next up, we have, they were Grayscape. They have now changed their name to Omni. So I'm going to refer to them from Omni from now on. Omni is a pretty good builder, and that's where the compliments is unfortunately going to end from Omni. I do apologize if you watch this. Omni, I would rate a 2 on the PvP. In my opinion, Omni is the worst Minecraft player versus player here. I do think that Omni will struggle in this game, to be honest with you, because even on the PvE scale, I would only rank them a 6. Listen, if there was a third category, which was building, Omni would be the best ranked here. Omni isn't a PvPer. Omni doesn't do PvP ever, other than the kind of videos I've thrown them into. Yeah, I don't expect too much coming from Omni. Next up is probably the most surprising person to show up, and that's Chris Amphimum, or Chris. In my opinion, Chris would be a lot higher ranking, but the last time Chris played Minecraft was when he did one of my videos, and that was over a year ago. Chris has not been around for a while. I would rank Chris at the moment a 6 on both the PvP and PvE scale. If it was Chris who hasn't played in so long, I would probably rate Chris maybe like a 7 on the PvP and an 8 on the PvE. I don't know how well Chris will do. I don't know how well Chris will be keeping the game. Maybe he'll be really interested to do it, but Chris has not played Minecraft in a very long time. Next up is a last minute addition, and that's my fiance Anna. So Anna wasn't meant to play. Anna showed up literally last minute, and she was just like, you know what, this sounds fun, let me play. And so we just let her play. Anna, I would rate a 4 on the PvP and a 7 on the PvE. Anna is very similar to Omni. She doesn't really PvP very often. Anna did used to play on Hypixel UHCs and Mineplex UHCs, so there is a good chance that she has some skills, but you never know, she might surprise some people. Yeah, Anna, last minute addition, I hope she does well. Next up, we have Sabaden, who he's only ever been in 2 of my videos because he kind of scares me. The best way I can really say this is that if this was before the 1.9 update, Sabaden would be ranked a 10. Sabaden is very good at old PvP, but since it's new update, I don't know, maybe a 7.5 on the PvP scale, maybe a 7 on the PvE scale. It's really hard to say because he's also somebody who hasn't played in a long time. I think Sab could do damage. I think Sab could do a lot of damage very quickly. Sabaden winner, I think he's the dark horse of this venture, we'll say that. And finally, Mr. YouTube himself, Mr. Billy William Shadow Apples. I would probably rate him a 6 on the PvP and a 5 on the PvE. I think Billy is is kind of in a category of a couple of us where, like, if he goes up against the likes of Omni or Gray, he probably will win. But I think if he goes the likes against Marvin or Curb, I just don't think he stands much of a chance. Again, I could be wrong and Billy could go on to win the entire thing, but I just think personally Billy's just not gonna win this. But I appreciate him showing up and being part of the video. You know, it's really cool of him. And that's the 8 players that are playing Minecraft Battle Royale, and that basically was the first day explained. I really appreciate you listening to that very long explanation. Let's get into the game and play some Minecraft. So it was getting set up, murdering some cows, pretty much what I did for the entire day until the night fell, and then it was time to get into a service cave where I grabbed myself a bunch of iron. I didn't totally nearly die on day 1. I don't know what you're thinking, so that's nice. Another cool feature that I want to mention on day 2 is the sleep system. Because there are 8 players and 8 players are not always going to be able to sleep, well, we set it up so only 1 player will ever have to sleep for the night to be passed. So I don't even need to necessarily get a bed. I was already cooking my food and cooking my iron, making all the iron armor and tools that I needed at this point. It definitely helped. There was a lot of mobs in this cave, way too many for me to deal with, and so I decided to leave. By the time I got to the surface, well, it was chicken galore, which was great because feathers and arrows are always important when you're in a PvP competition. I also spent the time grabbing a little bit of wood. You can never go wrong with a little bit of wood. Now, as I already mentioned, that the area around me was mainly an islandy area, and so I was boating around on day 3, where I saw myself a jungle island. Even had a broken nether portal on it, which had a protection 4 golden helmet and some iron nugs. I mean, sure, I'm definitely gonna take that. I was looking around for some melons, and I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get some potions, but I did forget at the time that we set a rule that we wasn't gonna be able to make potions, so this was kind of a bit of a waste of time. And then I left the island. What you need to understand, my friends, is what you just saw is the perfect example of proving that you are never safe in a Minecraft Battle Royale.
Is that? Oh, that's Haven. Can we fight him? Oh, no way, that boy is in, like, armor. It's okay, he didn't see me. Everything's fine. Okay, he's gone. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's going.
As I got to a new island at night, I saw myself a spider, giving myself the idea to get myself some string. Didn't nearly die to a creeper blast, no biggie. Sadly, before I can get more than 1 spider, somebody slept, skipping it to day 4. At least I can get myself some more food, and I was able to kill myself some more mobs. I did get a very broken bow, which is good news. I found a not-so-sunken ship where I got myself a buried treasure map. It was very close by, as you could already tell, and once I did find it, it sadly wasn't anything special, so we move on. Started day 5 by getting myself some wood. Had the idea that if I can get myself some apples nice and early, it would be useful for some golden apples. After a little while, I had plenty of wood and I was also able to obtain 5 apples. And down under we go, straight into the deep slate layer, which of course means there is a lot of mobs. Like, seriously, quite a lot. But luckily, your boy's a pro. I'm, you know, dealing with them with no issue whatsoever. And you know what my reward was? A little bit of gold, a little bit of diamonds. Don't have any space in my inventory though. I don't need the sugarcane. I can't emphasize on day 6 how many mobs were actually in this cave. I don't know why I just found the side of the cave that was just full of mobs, but here we are. At least I was able to get myself 3 more diamonds, which, well, I'll take that. And then it was back to the, well, mob onslaught. It was bad, like really, really bad. At least my reward was more gold and some more diamonds, which I'll always take. Once my iron pickaxe broke on day 7, I decided to upgrade it to a diamond one. I also made myself a diamond sword too, and then it was back to the obsidian mining. There wasn't any lava pools around, but there was a bunch of solo sources, which I was able to turn into obsidian to get myself an enchant table. I did, however, look in my inventory to notice that I just didn't have any sugarcane. If only I didn't, you know, throw it out. Also, what happened to my feathers? I seem to remember having a bunch more feathers. Well, I guess it's time for me to head up. I got to the surface as it turned to day 8, found myself some sugarcane, and oh hey, it's ship. Don't really want to dig through it though, so dynamite. Nothing good, sadly. And then I made myself an enchant table. Somehow I didn't have enough iron for an anvil, which was definitely a surprise for me, but then we move on. I was cooking myself some gold. I wanted to make some golden apples before I could move on. And then I went hunting for chickens on day 9, and unfortunately, they were quite scarce. As I mentioned earlier, the area that I'm in is just mainly islands, so there was very little to be found. I did actually find myself a drowned spawner on the surface, which had another buried treasure map, and would you look at that, I found myself some wolf boys. It was another pack, maybe? No. So, yeah, I kind of accidentally deleted all the pre-game footage, oopsie daisy. basically what happened was Austin was all like, oh, if you get yourself a pack, I'm not gonna play. And I was like, but a pack's my thing. And then Marvin was just like, Haven, you suck. If you get a pack, I'm gonna leave as well. And so I agreed to not get a pack. Alright, fine, no wolves. At least I can get myself a treasure map. This time I actually had some diamonds in, which was nice. And then I made myself an executive decision. I'm leaving the island. There's gotta find myself some mainlands. I'm fed up with just searching around these tiny islands. This was definitely gonna take a minute. 10, in fact. By the time I found actual land, it was night. And on day 10, it was a significant day because for the first time, I was going to see how many players were left. Alright, day 10, still 7 players left. Wait, no, hang on. We started with 8. Wait, someone's already died? It's only been 10 days. How did somebody already die?
Alright. Still nothing. Oh, that's a person. That's a person. Like he's just got iron armor, but the chance that he has a bow makes this so terrifying. I'm doing it. Come here, Jared. Is that Jared? I think that's Jared. It looked like Jared.
Let's see. Oh. Did he see me? I hope he didn't see me.
This is so stupid. He has a bow.
Yeah, oh, okay. Oh, does he not have a bow? Oh, okay. He has decided to start running now. That's good. That's good for me. I don't think he expected me to have arrows, a bow, and fire aspect. I do not think he expected that one bit.
Come here, bread boy. Oh! Ah! I did not mean to do that!
He's making a stand. He's making a stand. He won't put down his shield. What a loser. I'll do this. Oh! He goes to...
Oh! Oh, no!
You gotta put it away sometime, buddy! Take that L. Take the L, Curb.
So, if you're new to the channel, you probably don't know that this is a pretty big event, because for the game, I asked all 8 players to rank each other based on PvE and PvP skills. If we look at the PvP side of things, first of all, how am I 5th? I'm 5th? How am I 5th? But more importantly is the top 2. Volcar is ranked 1st, and Curb is ranked 2nd. And the gap between 2nd and 3rd was actually quite big. So now that Curb had died from 2nd place, Marvin, aka Volcar, is the biggest threat left in the game by far. Oh yeah, this was also a bummer day for me. I found nothing, so I just thought I'd spend the day looking at the players. And then on day 11, our first event began. Every player will receive permanent hunger. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. Well, I do have a lot of food, to be fair, so I'm not too worried, but that still kind of sucks. So yeah, admittedly, this event wasn't too much of an issue for me. I had plenty of food. Anyway, after finding myself a, I'm not even gonna call them sunken ships. I can't call that a sunken ship. I got myself some more iron. And because of this, I actually noticed that I had enough iron to make myself an anvil. I upgraded my axe since tools are much better than armor, I thought at the time, and then made it sharpness 1. Made myself a power 2 bow as well, and now I'm really to get myself some more sugarcane, and a lot of it too, because I really want to buff my gear the best I could. And so I spent the rest of the day running around grabbing a bunch. And a lot more on day 12, got myself a stack, that was day 12, and lots of dilly-dallying happened on day 13. Sure hope something would happen to make me aware that death is all around me. Furnace? That's a furnace. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, that's somebody in full diamond. I don't care who that is, I'm not dealing with that. Oh my god, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. I need to stop dilly-dallying. I have been on the surface for way too long. I need to head back underground. And so after grabbing myself a few chickens and running for the hills, I found myself a swamp. Finally decided to pull up my slacks and head back underground. I need to get me some diamonds. It was a pretty standard caving trip that started on day 14. You know, mining some gold, mining some diamonds, dealing with the mobs as well. And that pretty much summed up what happened over the next 5 days. 15 to 19 was more of the same. Mining a bit of gold and mining a bit of diamonds. Even found the occasional spawner as well. In fact, the coolest thing I probably found in this entire adventure was I actually found a fossil that had some diamonds in, which I think would be pretty rare. I mean, I assume at least. But by the end, I was able to walk away with over 2 stacks of gold and 20 diamonds, which I would say in 5 days is a pretty good caving trip. Oh, day 20. We're about to find out if any other sucker has died. Nope, everybody's still standing, so no one died in the last 10 days. If people are running around in diamond armor, that doesn't surprise me at all. So after upgrading my iron armor to diamond and keeping the golden helmet, of course, I enchanted some books. I was able to now upgrade my bow to power 3, and I also got myself a sharpness 2 diamond sword. I was starting to feel safe again, though I had to start scavenging up some levels to then do it on my axe. I even managed to buff up my armor a little bit, so things were really coming together. And the hunger's gone, let's go! Oh god, that was awful. The next event should start any second, so I'm just sort of waiting for that one before I make my next move. UHC mode. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I've got 7 golden apples on me, or else this would be the worst thing ever, but I actually now need to be careful when I'm fighting mobs, that kind of sucks. I say that before planning to go to the Nether. So the Nether. I'd like to give you a reminder that we decided to not allow potions, so I was really only here to get myself some level. Quartz was a really easy level getter. I was, however, being a little bit of a fool about taking some damage. Oh, I forgot about UHC mode. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, it's fine. It's not a problem. Just gotta be more careful. Ah, well, at least it won't happen again. Oh, come on, Haven. It's not like things got better on day 22.
And I accidentally made a door instead of log, so it was like a tool from the toilet. And that became green.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay. Stupid. You're an idiot, Haven. You're an idiot. It's alright though. It's not like that would happen again. Okay. Oh god damn it. Okay, fine. But at least it won't happen for a 3rd time. I hate this game. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. You know what? I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go to the overworld. The 2 positives to look at on day 23 is the first thing is that I have a lot of gold. So, healing shouldn't be too hard if I can get some apple. The other thing to consider is that I'm directly under a swamp, which if you don't know, means that the trees are bigger, which means you're more likely to get apple. Case in point, I was back at full health before you could even blink. And even by the end of the day, I was able to make myself 9 spare golden apples. Things were going well. With that done on day 24, I decided I wanted to enchant myself some more books. I was able to get my sword to sharpness 3, and I was also make all of my armor protection 2. But unfortunately, out of all the things that I was short on, surprisingly, lapis was on that list, and so I headed back underground. It was also this time that I sadly lost my golden helmet. It finally broke, which just also to start this caving trip on a bit of a bummer. I found myself some lapis, and okay, I have watched this back 4 times. I had my shield up. The fact that I took damage there was ridiculous. And you know what's even worse? The creeper destroyed the lapis. It's a good thing there was some more around the corner, or else I would be furious. And between days 25 to 29, it was another batch of running around the caves. I was mainly focused on getting levels this time, and damage was of course par for the course. But by day 29, I had obtained myself 11 more diamonds and got myself another stack of gold. And once day 30 came, there was still no deaths. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even react this time. I was mostly AFK this day, I think. Not really sure why. First things first, may have turned off my recording for the past 5 minutes, forgot to turn it back on. Stuff has happened, important stuff that I have unfortunately missed. Look at my full diamond, I got protection 2 and on everything now. Sharpness 3, power 3. You know, things are going well, apart from the lack of food, but we're working on that. However, the next event has happened and it's an important one. It's called the button. Button's a really simple one. Basically at 0-0, which is where I'm currently heading to, there is a button. If you don't press the button by day 40, you're out, you're eliminated. So everyone must go to 0-0 at some point before the end of 30s. If not, you're gone. Now, of course, I don't want to be eliminated, and so I'm gonna go there straight away and hopefully get it out of the way. There is also a couple of things that I realized I didn't talk about, and I'm not sure if I have spoken about them, and I wouldn't really officially count them as rules, but I still feel like I should going to talk about them. Basically, as I've already said, we decided that we're not going to do potions, that we're not going to allow potions as part of this, because if not, towards the end, this will just be a potion fest, which I don't think anybody wants. We also made some just gentleman rules, like basically we're not allowed to trap any portals of any kind, and we're also not going to, you know, like in situations like this where you're forced into a location or event, we're purposely not going to like camp it. So for example, there's not going to be anybody who's camping 0-0, at least I'm hoping. I obviously agreed to not get a pack, which I'm very disappointed about, but I can understand why they wouldn't want me to do that. And the final little thing I want to mention is we have agreed to not do any villager manipulation, which is a bit of an interesting one. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where you trigger villager trades until you get the trade that you want. I do it in a lot of my videos, you probably see it around, but the point is, basically we're not going to do that this time. We have to get our enchants the old-fashioned ways of just enchanting and stuff. That being said, we've got a long way to go. I just thought now would be a good time to include this little, hey, this is the situation, just because, well, you know, I've got nothing else to do to run, except, you know, the 2,000 blocks I gotta run. Alright, this is simple on day 32. I just have to press the button and run. And so I did press the button and then I just legged it. I'm not interested in fighting anybody just at this point, and so I just made a run for it. I was running for so long it actually turned to night. And so after finding a surface lava pool on day 33, I decided it's time for me to return to the nether. Now that I can actually regenerate health, that seemed like a good idea. I mean, what are the chances that something would go wrong for the, what, 4th, 5th time? I mean, don't be ridiculous. Oh my god, no way. Okay. Oh my god, don't. Oh my god, I should be dead. I should be dead. Day 34, and things were going better until I found myself something to worry about. Oh. I have not been using cobblestone. This is not my bridge. They fall? Where would they have gone? Well, I think they were heading to, whoever this was heading to the fortress, but, don't really see... Oh, wow. I don't really see how they made it. And it was on day 35 that I got myself 30 levels. I was able to turn my diamond sword into a sharpness 4 sword, and I'm not gonna lie, that felt pretty good if you ask me. Not much to say on day 36 or 37. I pretty much just carried on mining quartz until, well, my pickaxe broke. I mean, that's how much quartz that I was mining. But by the time I got back, it was day 39. I returned to the overworld, and we was about to see our next event. Oh, hello. Somebody else has died. I wonder if it was that person in the nether. That'd be interesting.
Oh. No, I'm fine, right? Please tell me I'm fine. Please tell me I'm fine. No, are you kidding me? Please. No.
So, fun fact for you. Did you know the same day that I fell into lava on my end, Marvin fell into lava on his end and died? And then a day later, I saw the bridge that Marvin fell from. We was very close to each other when he died, I'm just saying. We also received ourselves a new event. Each player has been given a book with the coordinates to every player. Ooh. Hello. What's this then? Am I even near anybody? That's the question of the day. I don't really want to know if I want to fight anybody. I know I'm playing really passively, but it's kept me alive so far. I think I'm just going to ignore this book. I'm going to move away from my location, though. Maybe I'll head a bit more inwards. And so it was back to the animal slaughter. I did also find myself a broken nether portal. Not like it had anything good. And then I started, well, cooking. I went back on the hunt for cane on day 41. Just have to get past this ocean. Take your time. Ah, a desert. Desert is always full of cane, so this shouldn't take too long at all. It did turn to day 42 whilst I was collecting the sugar cane. I got myself a stack where, hey, a temple. Though nothing worthwhile. Though I will take the golden apples. Also, there was a dead bush inside, which I thought was cool, I guess. Anyway, after enchanting all the books, I was able to get my chestplate to protection 3. I was also able to use the books to be able to get myself power 4. As long as I had the levels, I just need to go get them. I did actually find myself another temple whilst I was getting levels on day 43. Somehow this temple was worse than the first one. Also, there was a dead village thing. I don't really know what we call it. And I'm not gonna lie, the villagers, or egg-villagers, so to say, was a great way for me to get to 10 levels. And just like that, I had a power 4 bow. So I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go fighting. So on day 44, I packed up all my stuff and I headed towards the center. The one thing to note is that 0 is very, very far away. So this is definitely gonna take a minute to get there. But here we are on day 46. We showed up to 0 and nobody's here. Did take a quick look around, but it's very obvious that nobody was around to, well, do anything, so I guess I was just here by myself. I guess whilst I'm here and nearby, I may as well cut down some trees. Can never go by with getting some more apples. On day 47, well, over my days, I was able to get myself some spare gold, and I got 16 golden apples to my name by the end of it. And then returning back to 0, there was just nobody here. Nobody was coming around, so I decided to leave. I ended up just sitting around for a while, waiting for the next event, because, well, events are kind of scary. And then, day 50 game. Oh, 5 players remaining. Interesting. So that means somebody else has gone. But spoiler alert, I already know who it is because I've been told. Well, I guess I can still do the flashback to show you who it was.
Each player has been given a book with the cost to every player. Huh? Oh, that's cool. And that's even closer. And that's also an easier target, I think. Far away. I'll head towards Anna, minus 1150. That's like 200 bucks. I'll go there. Ooh. I spy with my little eye a duck. I don't want to miss my first shot. Let's go. I actually hit that. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that. Thank you for the free gold. Thank you, thank you. I do have fire respect, so I think one hit in and they will be done. Normally I would go for a bow fight, but I don't have the most amount of arrows. Oh, okay. Well, that went okay.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've known that one for a while. Not because I'm cheating or anything, but because Anna was literally in the other room, basically screaming her head off while Sab was killing her. R.I.P. Anna. So, that also gives me the information that Sabaden's still alive. Other than that, I don't know who the other 5 are. My predictions will be that, if I had to guess, and there's no way for me to really tell, I'd assume it's probably Chris and Omni, who are the other 2 that are dead. So, that would leave me, Sab, Billy. Billy could be dead as well. Marvin, Volcar, and just Kerb are still alive. So, not really looking good for me. I could maybe take Chris. She just messaged me saying I did not scream. I could maybe take Chris or Billy, but Sab, Volcar, or Kerb. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that one. Oh, breaking up the wall. Shut up. Shut up. Are you serious right now? That's outrageous. That is outrageous. Okay, you know what, guys? I take it back. I feel like I could probably take Herp or Volcar or anything. I feel pretty good right now. Are you serious right now? That's outrageous. I love life. Oh my god. With the enchanted golden apple, my spirits were high, and I'm sorry. I can't do this. I can't do this. Just play the next event, Edit Haven. Just do it. Inventory wipe. What? All place inventories, chests, whatever will be wiped. What? I just got the enchanted apple. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. All this stuff is gonna be gone. Are you serious? Oh my god. I'm so upset right now. I'm so incredibly upset. I kind of love it. I kind of really like the fact that we're basically restarting halfway through this. Yep, there he goes. There goes all of my inventory, just like that. And I am depressed. I mean, they didn't have to take the levels. The levels felt a bit unnecessary. Well, bugger. Big problem is, as well, as I'm decently close to 0, so I'm just not going to waste around. I'm just going to start getting my stuff again. This is sad. This is so sad. To be gathering stone with a wooden pickaxe. To be so desperate for iron and food. on day 51. This is so sad. I mean, to sum it up on day 52, you know things are bad when you kind of look at a sunken ship and be like, oh, that's actually a really good way for me to get stuff. The stuff here for day 50 should be terrible, but it was actually kind of useful, I can't lie. Also got myself a suspicious stew that I tried out, and I'm not sure what it was, but it was good stew. Definitely good stew. Other than that, it was just me boating over the massive ocean again. It took me all day, but I finally got myself to some land. Day 53, and hey, would you look at that? Some animals. Hey, would you look at that? Some mobs. Hey, would you look at that? A village. I'll take that. It's all started to come together, sort of. Nothing that was that really good here, but I'll always take the hay bales as a free source of food, and I thought that apples could be useful, so let me grab a couple before I head back down under. I only got 4 by the end of the day, but that'll do. Well, it was into the caves on day 54. I had lots of iron to mine. Need to get my armor back, and at least we'll start with some iron, if you know what I'm saying. And I was honestly doing okay. I was also fine for food for a while. I mean, it sucks to be in this situation, but we was doing fine for where we were. And 55 just went as well. I've started by getting myself some diamonds, and I also found myself a mine shaft. And you know what was in this chest? An infinity book, which was definitely going to be useful. With plenty of iron to go, I would say things were really starting to pick up. And well, you know the drill when it comes to these caving adventures. Day 56 to 59 was just a lot more caving. I was finding myself plenty of gold, got myself quite a few diamonds. Honestly, I was just trying to survive until, well, the next event. Okay, still nobody has died, which well, that's par for the course at this point. Now, unfortunately, this next event is kind of scary because we have been told that we are not allowed to move at this point. We've just jumped back onto the server after a couple of days off, and we've been told basically to, you know, set up shop and, well, wait for the event to happen. So I'm just going to wait for this next event to happen. Please stand still. All players will swap locations. Oh, it's a player swap event. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have been teleported into the nether. Oh dear. That's not good. So, let's cook. The plan is honestly pretty simple. I'll never find myself the normal nether portal, so why don't I try and trade to get some obsidian to do that? And so, I got myself some gold. I also made myself a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword, and well, it was just a case of me waiting for, well, the gold to cook up. Will definitely take a minute though. Alright, moving on to day 61, and I do have to be careful. That wasn't careful. Anyway, let's trade. Definitely should have got more than one piglin in this hole, but there's not really much we can do about it now. And on day 62, with 16 pieces of obsidian, I was able to actually get back home. All things considered, that could have been a lot worse, so I'm very grateful I had all that gold to trade with. And on day 63, well, again, I wish I could tell you anything other than for the next 7 days I was caving, but sadly, it was just more of a caving adventure. Now, I would say that I'm not using this excuse to say that I may have forgotten to record the next few days, but really, who's asking? So, oh wow, look over there. Hey, let's cut to day 69. So, guess which smart person forgot to record for a while? Spoiler alert, it was me. It was this guy. And a lot has happened. A lot has happened. So, let's quickly go over it. Let's start with my enchantments. I have a Sharpness 3 Fire Aspect 2 sword. It was a pretty good enchantment, if I do say so myself. Sharpness 2 wax. Got Infinity on the bow, as we already know. 10 golden apples is alright, but it's my armor setup that I think is the most interesting, because an extra book that I found, which is probably the best book I think I've ever found, it was Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Knockback 2. Obviously, I've not used the Knockback 2, the rest is Protection 2, and yeah, I've done alright, all things considered. In the grand scheme of things, putting it on an iron chestplate seems like a really poor choice, but I just feel like, it's no big deal, really, what I decide to put it on. I'd rather have the iron chestplate be really strong and then upgrade it later. But most importantly, we're on day 69. Well, a new event's about to happen. And the past couple of events have been, let's just say if I was underground for them, it would have been very difficult for me. So I'm going to head to the surface. So I ain't about to do this again underground. I'm going to head straight to the surface and see what happens. And shockingly enough to nobody, there is still 5 players remaining. So that means that, you know, we still have at least 4 more people to kill. We are wanting to win this thing. There's another sucker ship over there. New event. Press the button again. Oh, I'm so far away. Oh my god. Alright, well. Time to run back to 0-0. Wonder if I'll see somebody this time. Why, yes, Haven. Yes, you will. Alright, I'm nervous. Let's do this. Let's go. Quicker we get in, quicker we get out. We're good. Oh. I see Gray. Gray's fighting somebody. Who is that? Is that Chris? I see Gray and Chris fighting.
Oh my god, we're gonna go quick. Okay, we're gonna go fast. have ourselves a little walk, and then we're gonna leave. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, go macaron. Wait, don't. No, you. Okay, okay, that's it. This is war now. No, no. Ouch, 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 ouch. Luckily, Chris is just as bad with a bow as I. I think I've got this. I take it back. I take it really back. That really hurt.
I'm gonna go for this. I got 2 hits on somebody.
Okay, I whiffed all of those. That was enough. What the heck? Wait, is that someone? Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Do you know what, Chris? You got that. You got that, bestie. I'm leaving.
Ow. Hit. Got a hit. I think Gray just booked it. It's fine.
Not dealing with that. I don't even know who that was.
Quickly, whilst I'm here. Button pressed. Okay, we're good. I think I could kill Chris here. I really do feel like I can kill Chris here. Are you gonna go for melee? Ooh, you have axe that hurts. God, does that axe hurt?
Oh, there are people. There's one person fighting another person.
What's he looking at? Oh, oh God! Someone. It's Sabs. Is that Sab? I think Sab's here. Sab's on a horse as well. Oh, this sucks. Shot. A shot. He keeps trying to melee me. I do not want to fight him on his sword.
I'm nervous. Shut him. Shut him. I am so sorry, Chris.
Oh, I killed the donkey. Oh, he's not going to be happy about that. Phantoms. Someone's not been sleeping. Got Chris again. Chris has got to be low.
He has to be low. He hasn't eaten in a while. I think that was Haven.
I'm sort of trying to decide if this is worth taking. Oh God, that was a good shot.
Damn, I'm still good with a bow, huh? Damn. I want to loot Kish's stuff before I fight.
You know what? No, you know what? Chris is done. Chris is out of here. I'm booking it. Okay. Let's get the heck already out of here then, because I am not dealing with that. So, that was fun. It is day 72, as you can see. And, yeah, that was that was painful. I think I saw every player left in the game other than Billy. Well, I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that situation. We survived, which was the most important thing. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get any Chris's stuff. That obviously Omni got that. But we're still in the game. We're doing all right. Nothing to worry about. I don't think Sab is going to follow us, and Omni, I think, just booked it halfway through the fight, so nothing to worry about there either. It just means that we're now down to 4 people. All right, then. We have got one last little bit to push for before we get to the final couple of fights, so let's do this. On day 72 and day 73, and the main focus was for me to get some more sugarcane and get myself some more food. Starting on 74, I actually went back into caving. The main goal was for me to get some leather, and I also wanted to get myself some diamonds, and I actually did alright as well, getting quite a bit of levels left. Ooh, day 80. Okay, so in any second now we should see how many people are left. I mean, I know it's at least 4, but we shall see. Ooh, 3 players remain, so that means somebody else has died. I'm sure Future Haven will edit in something cool to show you the other death, but that means the final 3 is probably gonna be... I assume Sab is still alive, so it's really just a question of who died between Omni and Billy. No event this time round. Okay, be ready for day 9. That's ominous. Alright then, well, I guess we'll just keep going. I mean, we've got enough diamonds and stuff to make myself some good gear, so I guess we'll just keep schmoving until we're done. And so on day 80, we know that Chris Ampham died. Who was the other person to die? It was Billy. Okay, there's no easy way for me to talk about this. So Billy didn't know that I would have wanted the footage if I was going to make a video, so he instantly deleted his footage. I have legitimately no evidence that Billy was ever in this game other than how many players were left, because we turned off the tab feature. He showed up half an hour late, so I couldn't even get him in the intro. Straight up, there is no evidence Billy was ever here. here. So, yeah, do what you want with that information. Anyway, we're moving on. I started enchanting some more stuff on day 80 as well. So, you know, at least, you know, life is moving on. On day 81, I headed back to the service with a plan to get myself some apple. Unfortunately, I was in this mix of a savanna and a desert biome, and I really didn't want to stay here. So I had to find myself a forest biome, in which I did on day 82, and I started chopping down all the trees. It was by day 83 where I got myself 20 golden apples. I didn't realize I can make one more, but I guess it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. And next I need to get myself some more books. So it was on day 84 that I started running around looking for some more leather and some more sugarcane. Honestly, I spent the next few days doing this. It was by day 88 by the time I had enough books to be satisfied with, and I started enchanting all the books like crazy. I was getting plenty of protection, power, sharp. I was pretty satisfied. At least I would be. Until the next event. Final 10 days and there's still 3 players remaining. I have now learned that it is Billy who was the person eliminated on day 80. Simply because he messaged me that he had deleted his footage. So I'm sure Editor Haven's gonna have a good time roasting him there. Yeah, we pretty much have 10 days to go and I feel ready. I feel good. I just have a bunch of enchanted books. So that should be okay. But yeah, I feel like I'm about as good to go as I'm going to be. Final event. All players will have their enchantment. Oh, you are having a goddamn laugh. No, I worked so hard to get these. I just... Oh, and all the books. Am I going to lose the books as well? Oh, look at all my basic, boring stuff. Oh, it's awful. Oh, I did keep the books. I should check that because I don't want to be a cheaty little cheater. Okay, I have spoken to the organizer of the event, let's say. And he has said that the enchant wipe was only intended for weapons and armor. So, I haven't technically broken any rules by having the enchanted books. Now, I personally would get rid of the enchanted books, but I'm not going to purposely throw them away. So, if you have a problem with that, then, you know, I've checked it, everything's cleared. It is worth mentioning, I think it's definitely important to mention that we agreed by day 96 we would finish what we was doing and start heading back to the center. So, I need to get where I am as quick as possible by day 96. So, yeah, if you don't mind me, I'm going to quickly do a nice little level getting montage and we'll take it from there. And so the final push to survive this 100 days was to rebuild the enchantments that I had. I started by going back into the nether. I started mining all of the quartz possible. After getting up to 30 levels, I decided to do a level 30 enchant on my bow where I just got infinity. Honestly, I mean, I'll take it if it is a really good enchantment, but I decided it was too risky to do level 30 enchantments on everything, so I took away the enchanter. I was able to get sharpness 2 on my diamond sword and diamond axe, and I was also able to put power 3 on my bow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time we take this to the end. Day 96, we're actually pretty far away from the center. Done everything that I can do in the past 10 days, which admittedly wasn't too much because I was spending a lot of time with the level 30 enchanter, but we've done all right. Let's have a quick rundown. Sharpness 2 diamond sword. Sharpness 2 diamond axe. We have a infinity and power 3 bow, which is probably going to be my winner in this situation. I think if anything's going to win me the game, this will be it. I have protection 2 armor, except my chestplate, which is protection 3. Probably want to be set up like this. I was able to get a couple of ender pearls in the end, but yeah, we're ready to go. I think no matter what happens at this point, whether I win or lose, I'm probably still going to make a video from it, and I'll probably just get like people to send me their deaths, because you know, this is my perspective, and if they decide to upload their perspectives, then obviously they can do that. We have a good couple of days trek ahead of us. I feel like I've done everything that I can to get this far, and no matter what happens, I'd say I'm satisfied with the fact that I've made it this far. I fully respect I played pretty passively. I don't know if people played aggressively or fought or whatnot, but as far as I know, with the final 3 here being Omni and Sab, I do have a little bit of confidence going into it. If it was like Volcar and Curve, then obviously a different story, but as I said back on like day 1, Sab hasn't played Minecraft in a very long time, so I don't know how good he'll be, and Omni is not a PvPer, so I feel like I could take them on in a 1v1. You know, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. No, whatever will be. But you know what? There's nothing else for me to do. We have one last fight to do, and hopefully we'll win it all. So wish me luck, boys. 0-0 is just on the other side of this mountain drop. What have we got? That looks new. What is that? Oh. Oh, I think fighting's happening. If those two are fighting, I'm going straight in. No doubt about it. fighting is happening. Who is who? Oh, Sap's running from Grey. Hit. Going in. Come on, Sap. Come on. A girl. Sap. Ow. Oh, Grey. I don't think you understand. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, this is intense. Get rid of this. Yes, perfect. Shot. 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 How the hell did that arrow miss? Oh God, how did I miss? I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. I feel like Omni's kind of targeting Sab as well, and I'm all for it. Oh my God, I pelted them with arrows. I don't even know which one I'm killing. I think Omni's low, and I don't think Sab has much health either. Come on, Sab. You lived a good life, my friend. Now it's time. This is kind of crazy. This is an insane fight. Well, one of them's got to be close to dying. I think Omni's close. Oh, I hit Sab 2 more times. Oh, Sab's got to be low now. Oh, Omni killed Sab. This is massive. Come on. Oh, okay. Omni's kind of showed me how it's done. Oh, there you go. Good few hits. Come on. They've got to be low. They have to be low. Sab lived a good life. You lived a better one. It's time to end. Oh, that was... they would have been so close. Ooh. That was way too high. That was a good shot. That was my last pearl as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. No, don't eat a gapple. That's rude. Oh, my God. I'm so stressed. No, I'm so close. I can feel it. I can feel it. Omni's quaking in the boots. I can win this. I'm confident I can win this. Fine, Omni. No need to push anything. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's end this. You and me. Come on. My commentary has been awful during this final fight, but like... Oh, come on, I can beat Omni. I know I can. If the PvP ratings meant anything, then I know I can beat Omni. That being said, they are not giving me the easiest time in the world. They're really giving me a run for my money. You dare. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh my God! Let's go!